Dungeon Master 372 here, coming at you with another Let's Play video. Yes, that's right. We are on Season 1, Episode 15. Yes, that's right. So today, I intend on getting us going on 4x or processing, which I'm going to break that because that was wrong. But, yeah, so we witnessed my OCD take hold. So, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to cover today, so let's go ahead and get started. First off, I wanted to start off by kind of covering a little bit. I'm going to just kind of briefly go over what's new and what's going on. Right now, I am playing with the mods that are going to be introduced into the 1.7 update. Yes, that's right. We're going to add a few more things, some things that you haven't seen yet. I've been testing them out, so I want to go ahead and show you that. Now these are spawned in, so I will be removing these very soon. So, you know, when I say soon, I mean probably after this episode I will be deleting them. You're like wondering why I'm in creative mode. No, it's because I was testing this stuff out here. So yeah, I got wind turbines now, so that means I've added the generator stuff from Mekanism into the mod pack. So yes, we have some renewable forms of energy as well. So like this, the heat generator and stuff like that, which I will be covering in a future episode. But just to let you know, I'm playing with some of the newer stuff with the mod and stuff like that, with the mod packs and stuff. So, trying to keep you all updated as far as to what's going on. So, and some of this stuff you're going to see, I went ahead and constructed it just to show you all what it's all about. So, cool stuff here today. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started with today's episode, covering our stuff. So pretty much 4x processing. Alright. Well, you can see that I've got here a chemical injection chamber, which is being its items or whatever it creates is going to be pumped into this ender chest here, which I've already covered in a previous episode. Now the injection chamber, if I'm not mistaken, I had over. Well, I'm getting ready to cover it. So yeah. So no biggie. I thought I had covered it in a previous episode, but I don't think so. So, what we're going to do first, what you're going to want to do for 4x or processing, what you're going to want to really do first is to build one of these multi-block structures over here, which is called the salination plant. Now, pretty much the specs for this is that you need to build it, I think roughly 4 high. I'm not exactly sure if this is the exact dimensions of, and if there's any more, if you can stack it up more, kind of like the smeltery. But it's got to have a closed bottom, open top, and then up on top you got to have 4 of these advanced solar generators, which I did not cover that part. I will show you all the recipe anyways. And then a salination controller and salination blocks and valves, because you're going to want a place to at least inject your water into the salination plant. Pretty much what the plant does is it uses water to create this substance called brine, and you can pump that brine into an electrolytic separator to separate hydrogen and chlorine. And when you pump the hydrogen or the chlorine into a chemical infuser, and if you pump the hydrogen into that same infuser, you end up getting hydrogen chloride, which is a gas. You send that through the system using pressurized tubes. You can use a rotary condensator to condense that down into a liquid form and have it pumped into a tank like so. Now, pretty much what I've done is I went ahead and created 2 of these rotary condensators, so that way we can condense it down, have it stored in here for like a buffer, and then we can pump it out and have it brought back into the gas form, which is what we're going to need for 4x duplication. So that's pretty much what that's doing, and it's getting pumped in over here through these tubes all the way up here and around to here and into our injection chamber. Now from our injection chamber, dang, had to go all the way around. Okay, so from our injection chamber, the item it creates will go into the ender chest here, and we have another ender chest set up down here, because then from that point we pretty much just use our purification chamber from 2x and let it process the rest of the way through. So cool stuff there. So those items will be pumped into here, these items will be pumped out and pulled into this machine here, which will then eventually get it pumped the rest of the way down, and you will get 4x. I will demonstrate this really quick, and then I will cover the recipes. Get up here. So we're going to go ahead and put 1 up in here. And here in a second you'll see that it's getting pumped out of this and into the chest here below. Bam. And we'll go down here and you'll see that it's already started being processed in our purification chamber. And then it just keeps going, and then eventually you'll get 4 times the material out of that 1 ore, which is pretty cool. That was pretty simple run through, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. You know, any way to get extra ores out of each process would be awesome as we're trying to get through and make bigger and better stuff. So yeah, dang, I didn't expect that to go so quickly today. But let me go ahead and go cover some of the stuff that I've been working on. I'm working on our new home. That's right, this is what I've been working on. Been a little bit rough getting it all put together and everything, but yeah, it's great stuff here. I'm loving it. However, I don't plan on going with the dull, boring 1 block for everything. I will be beautifying this as I go. So cool stuff there. I love how the area is coming along. Now, I think I'm going to use this level here as a portal area. I will have several different Mistcraft portals, portal frames and stuff set up to get us to various parts of our area, since it's growing so big. I want to also take the time right now to thank everybody that's been on board and been asking questions and adding air input and stuff, and you know, showing their interest in the game or in the mod pack. yeah, I can't wait till I have all the server stuff going. We're starting to talk about that as far as me and some of the people I'm including in on that project. So hopefully, within the next few weeks or so, we might have some kind of server setup going up. I'm not sure yet, but that's just something that I'm hoping for, and I should be able to make sure something like that happens, and it's going to happen one way or the other. I've been working so long and feverishly on everything I've got going on that it's bound to happen. So, cool stuff there, and heck, I guess that's about it for this episode. I should have had more planned, but I didn't. But oh wait, did I not go over the? I didn't go over the recipes. Okay, so as far as that's concerned, go ahead and go over these recipes, get you all set up, so that way y'all know how to make all this. Although y'all could just look it up in the NEI. I know it's a little redundant, but I want to be as informative as I possibly can be. Now, for the salination block, and you're going to need a few of these, but you're gonna need 8 copper ingots and a dynamic tank. Now, it doesn't have to be the Mekanism copper. I don't think. I haven't tried any other type of copper, but most of my ores will be getting smelted down into Mekanism copper or other ores. If it is possible for that. However, okay, so on to the next one. Our salination controller. This is a block of copper, 2 steel casings, 2 glass panes, and 4 control circuits. I know this is quite expensive to some of you, or quite process, and it is a little bit. But if you get it done right, it's pretty seamless. Because next episode, I plan on covering 5X, which adds a little bit more, and it's a little bit drawn out, but it will be getting better. So, salination valve. It just takes 2 dynamic valves, a steel casing, 2 control circuits, and 4 copper ingots will get you a salination valve. Now, for the pressurized tubes, you're going to need a piece of glass, 2 steel to make 8 of the pressurized tubes, which is pretty cool. You're going to need quite a few of those to route your gases and stuff. Now, for our gas tanks, because that's what we're going to need next. In order to make gas tanks, you need iron dust and 8 osmium ingots to get you a gas tank. And you're going to need a few of those. So for our infuser, you're going to need 2 of those gas tanks, a dynamic tank block, and then 4 enriched alloys and 2 control circuits will make you a chemical infuser. Now for our rotary condensator, sorry for the lag, guys. You need 4 glass, a control circuit, a dynamic tank, steel casing, energy tablet, and a gas tank. And I've covered the energy tablet recipe previously, so if you haven't seen that, you can check that out. Okay, and for the chemical injection chamber, you will have 4 of these atomic cores, 2 control circuits, 2 steel casings, and a purification chamber, in which I have covered in a previous episode as well. And I think that will cover all of our recipes. So, I hope you liked what you've seen here, and please click like and subscribe. And if you want to, feel free to check out the wet links in the description below, and yeah, so have fun, have a good one, guys.